Utopia is now open every day from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. and till 1 a.m. on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Chill out with a craft cocktail or an ice cold beer, and Utopia's got the latest gaming machines with big jackpots ready for you to win. Need the perfect spot for your next celebration? Utopia features a beautiful event venue, available now for parties, reunions, and private events. So come see what all the buzz is about. The drinks are cold, the space is hot, and Utopia is ready for you.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Ashley Conrad. Joining me today, Kate Schuker with the Kroc Center. Welcome.
Hello.
Hey, okay, so you are the fitness manager.
Correct.
And race director.
Yes.
Okay, we'll get more into the race in just a second, but overall fitness at the Kroc, you have all kinds of stuff going on.
All sorts of things.
Yes.
All the time. Yep.
And
super busy.
Yes, which is great. It's great for a community. And there's something else coming, third year, I think, for this, right?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, absolutely.
It is the Bubble Race, the Bubble 5K.
Yes.
Sounds fun.
Yep.
Tell me.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah,
It's
tell
so
me a
much
little
fun.
bit about it.
So this year's race will start and end at the Kroc Center. It is the Bubble Fun 5K run. So it's a mouthful to say.
I was going to say, you knocked that. Yes, you knocked that out. That was awesome.
I've said it a time or two.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It is happening on Saturday, September 13th. The race starts at 7:30 in the morning.
Okay.
So there will be foam at the beginning. And then we have bubble stations set up throughout the route. And this year we have a second foam machine, which will be set up at our turnaround at 20th and Main.
20th and Main.
Yeah.
Okay. So a 5K run may scare some people off. It's a little intimidating.
A little bit.
Because when you hear 5K, I hear professional running.
Right.
We don't have to be that.
No, absolutely
Okay.
not. No, this is a fun run.
Yes.
So all ages, you
Okay.
can bring your littlest, your oldest, your grandma, your grandpa, anybody that you want to bring. And I'm not a runner.
Good.
So
okay. I wouldn't feel so left out then. 'Cause- yeah.
You can absolutely walk, you could jog. I mean, you could skip. It's a fun run. So
Yes.
you can kind of do whatever you want.
Perfect. And do you want people to get registered beforehand, or how does that work?
Absolutely. So early bird registration is open until this Friday, the 22nd. So that's the last day. It's $25 up until that day. After that, it goes up to $35.
Okay.
So I highly, highly recommend getting it in there before Saturday.
Sure.
After that, it's $35 a person, and you would register through Race Roster. So we're not doing it at the Kroc Center.
Okay.
It's just a little bit easier to keep track
Sure.
of doing it through Race Roster.
Okay, now let's say that I have maybe some tentative plans for that day, and I won't know until that morning. Can I show
Totally
up and
fine.
register there?
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect. And
Yep.
all ages, all
Yep.
abilities,
Yep.
come enjoy the foam machines, right?
Yep.
And bubbles. Even if you hate running, right? You can walk, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
jog.
Yeah, I don't run.
Okay.
So I participate in 5Ks every year around town, and I never run. I'm not a runner.
Yeah.
But it is fun to get out, and it's the fitness aspect of it.
Sure.
And I do them with my family, my daughter and my mom and my brother. So it's just the getting out and the doing the things,
Yeah.
and it's a good time.
Yes, and hopefully the weather will be wonderful. Is this rain or shine?
Rain or shine.
Okay.
First year it rained the entire time.
That almost makes it more fun, I think.
Yeah.
Especially when bubbles are involved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Well, and we've built upon the bubbles. So being the third one, we have learned that we need more bubbles along the route.
Yeah.
And like I said, we're adding that second foam machine at the turnaround this
Very
year.
fun.
So, and we're building. So this will be the kickoff to our 15-year anniversary at the Kroc Center, which happens next September.
Oh my gosh, it doesn't seem like
Yeah.
it's been that long.
Yeah, so
that's
so we'll
awesome.
have a year full of 15-year events and celebrations. So this is kind of the kickoff to that.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so even if you don't enjoy running per se, this race is still for you. Everyone loves bubbles. Everyone loves foam. Come out and enjoy. And it benefits a really great cause.
Yeah, so it goes towards our fitness and our rec sports for youth. So we've got some cool things coming in 2026 that are going to be new to us, and this fun run helps us support those things.
Yeah, very, very awesome. Okay, so one more time, date, time of the run.
It is September 13th, Saturday, and it starts at 7:30 in the morning.
Okay, and one more time with registration information.
Registration is on Race Roster, and the event is happening at the Kroc Center.
Okay, so you can go to like the Kroc Center Facebook page or website and
Yep,
get
yep.
access to that?
There is, on the website, there is a whole page dedicated to the bubble run, and then there is a link to get to Race Roster. There's also an event page created on Facebook that will take you to Race Roster as well.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Kate.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm looking forward to a fun race. Hopefully I can get out there and get my bubble on.
Yeah.
This is going to be awesome.
Come get your bubble on.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, coming up next, I sit down with Don O'Brien. We're talking used cars. Stay tuned.
The Tower, a great place to meet and eat. But did you know the Tower has one of the finest drink selections in our area? Along with its incredible Mexican menu, the Tower specializes in tequilas for every taste. Names like Patron, Cabo Wabo, and Hornitos. And don't forget the margaritas. On Mondays and Tuesdays, stop by and pick up a single topping pizza and get Tower margaritas to go. Enjoy the Tower at home or in our dining room, bar area, or the Tower's signature climate-controlled porch. The Tower Pizza and Mexican in Quincy.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition. With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be. Before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
Instant Replay is your local sports bar. With 18 big screen TVs, we have all the sports packages from college games to pro games. We offer daily drink specials, and come check out the Bullpen, our newly renovated beer garden. Instant Replay, 2739 Chestnut in Quincy.
Welcome to Cedar Club, Quincy's favorite local bar. A friendly corner bar with a laid-back atmosphere and affordable drinks. It's the perfect spot for a great time.
With entertainment galore, including shuffleboard, golden tee, pool, foosball,
And winning gaming machines. Cedar Club's latest edition is the best spot to catch your favorite game. Great drinks, great friends, and great times. Cedar Club, 20th and Cedar in Quincy.
Welcome out to Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer and it feels so right. I'll meet you out on Broadway underneath Shamrock Light. We're gonna have a good time on the patio tonight. There's a party down at Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer on a champagne night. We're feeling all alone and you got no place to go. So come down here and drink a beer on Kelly's patio. Kelly's a fun place to eat and drink. 2902 Broadway.
And welcome back. Joining me now, my pal D.O.B. with the BBB. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
How about you today?
Fantastic.
How are you? Excuse me, I shouldn't use our slang.
I was just going to comment on how lovely your shirt.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
yes,
that.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Yeah. Before we hit go today, I was commenting on Michelle's lovely outfit, and
I felt
you
neglected.
felt left out.
Yes.
So yes, we're acknowledging your beautiful shirt.
Thank you.
Yes, which is styling and profiling with the BBB.
Yes, and that's what we're here to talk about,
Absolutely.
BBB stuff.
I'm really excited to talk about this topic today because it's very relevant to me right now.
Are you in the market for a used vehicle?
Yes, which isn't my favorite thing to do. It should be a very exciting time, but it's for my oldest, which,
Okay.
number one, I'm not really prepared for her to be.
Her first vehicle?
Yes.
Okay.
So we've already said that we're not going to spend a lot because we know how that normally ends up, right? But overall, I'm just nervous about her driving in general, and then the car buying experience always makes me a little nervous as well. So,
Well, I can't help you with the first part about her just
yeah,
being driving
I
in
know,
general. Yes.
I know.
You've already gone through the. Now, if I remember correctly, you had your husband teach her to drive, right? You didn't ride with her
No,
very
I
much.
actually taught her because we quickly learned that my husband and her skills do not mix very well.
Because there's no greater fear for anybody who's had to help, I guess, you teach your child to drive. You just basically ride along with them, make sure they don't hit anything.
Yeah,
There's
giving
no
little
there's no
pointers.
bigger fear, and I forgot about it. Mine are about 5 years apart. They're 26 and 21 now. And when you're driving down the street and you think you're just going to hit a parked vehicle, because they just kind of navigate that way.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Well, I would say the weirdest thing for me was driving riding passenger as she's driving down 12th Street. I don't know why it hit me then that I was the passenger
parked
with my
vehicles?
daughter. No, it's just like I don't think you ever prepare yourself for riding with your child down a busy street for the first time. It's
Yeah.
very, very, it's a little scary, a little unnerving. But
Yes. So you're finding a vehicle for her. You want to find a good one, and we want to make sure we hook you up with a good one, because believe it or not, last year, system-wide, BBB took in over more than 21,000 complaints from folks about used vehicle purchases.
Really?
Yes.
That's a lot.
So, and what happens is that the typical pattern is that consumer buys a car, a used vehicle, and it malfunctions, boom, almost right after they get it off the lot.
Right.
So we want you to go to somewhere that you can buy a trusted vehicle from.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, Better Business Bureau is a great place to go. You can go to bbb.org. You can look at the name of that car lot. You can see exactly what consumers are saying about them. We have car lots that are accredited with the BBB, which means that we've done a background check into them. They do pay us a small fee per month in order to be accredited.
Sure.
They can use that as a marketing tool for their business. And what that does is that if there's a problem between you and that business must make a good faith effort to resolve that dispute, or else it could lose its accreditation.
Good to know.
So that's kind of like a peace of mind policy. So we have ones that are on that spectrum who are A+ and want to do the right things, and we have ones on the other end of the spectrum, which are F-rated, don't answer complaints, don't respond to their customers when they have complaints.
Don't go there.
Don't go there.
Yes,
And we
yes.
have tens of thousands. I mean, and those ones I talk about, they're right here in the tri-states too, on the good end and the not so good
Right,
end.
yeah.
So we want to make sure that when we get your daughter her car, that it's coming from a good spot. So there's
I'll
a couple.
definitely be doing my research.
There's
for
a couple
sure.
things you're going to want to do. Obviously, research. Something we talk about pretty often when I sit down with you. You want to do compare prices, things of that nature. If you want to get into the real nitty gritty, you can go to the Kelly's Blue Book.
Yep.
See exactly how much
that.
that vehicle is supposedly going to be worth used with this many miles and that type of thing. There are as-is used car lots, which sometimes we get complaints about, which that's just as you take the car as is. You want to make sure that you look at that car as closely as you can.
Sure.
What some people don't think about is going to a reputable car lot is going to, if you say to them, hey, I would like my mechanic to check this vehicle over before we purchase
That's what
it.
I did with my used car, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and again, did the place you buy from have any problem with you doing
No.
that? No. So, and that's
No, we
nothing.
actually found a catastrophic failure looming.
when you had it to
Before, yeah.
Yes.
The first car that I test drove that took to the mechanic, he found a catastrophic failure that was looming, and we ended up not buying that one.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So you
it
saved
ended up-
yourself a lot of money and heartache.
Yes.
By doing that.
Yeah.
So that's a way for you. And again, that you're not. People are like, well, wouldn't that be offensive to the car lot? No, they're there to make a sale.
Yeah.
You want to make sure you buy a good vehicle, and you want to take it to someone who you trust. Not that you don't trust their people, but their mechanics obviously maybe have a little vested interest to make sure that vehicle gets off the lot.
Sure.
You want to have somebody who you trust to go over it with a fine-tooth comb. That's one thing you can do. If you go to a lot that sells new cars, a lot of times they'll have like certified pre-owned programs that have a 1,000,000-point inspection process. That might be a little bit more of a peace of mind for you too if you go to one of those types of places. The Carfax, or the vehicle history, is also going to be very big. It'll tell you where the car's been, how many people have owned it, how many miles are on it when each person owned it. You don't know where that car's been, but you want to know where it's been.
Sure.
Has it ever been in a flood zone? Has it been in a hurricane zone? Those vehicles that, when we have hurricane, whatever come through the southeast, those car lots, those vehicles sometimes will wind their way back up north here.
Right.
And you want to make sure you don't get one of those vehicles too.
Right,
So
right.
it is a little bit of a process that you're going to go through for your daughter.
It's a big investment, though, too, so it's worth it.
Yes.
Yeah. And then,
I would include her in on some of this too.
oh, she's definitely getting included.
She needs to have an education on how to do this too.
Well, and to see, the value of the dollar doesn't go quite so far when you're looking at a car that's,
Yes.
responsible from getting you from A to B.
Yes.
Also, which brings me to the one thing that I wanted to touch on. It's been increasing all through Facebook. You see these car posts that are too good to be true. And I feel like I know a lot of people who've commented on these car posts that are like, messaged you, if it looks too good to be true,
Yeah.
It probably
Yeah,
is,
we're
and
seeing-
especially with these car posts. That,
Yeah.
they're putting really nice cars out there for $1,500, and it says something like, "I have to sell this car for my uncle. He's got a terminal illness."
That's always going to be a scam.
Yeah.
Yes, when they make those emotional appeals. Now there are places you can go online to buy vehicles.
Sure.
There's some big houses. They do commercials everywhere. You're going to be safe with those. But if you see those things through social media, those are when you're going to have to take pause. I would, excuse me, I just almost ripped my
Don't do
microphone
that.
off.
Yeah.
I would only purchase from someone who I know.
Sure.
And again, having taken that vehicle again to somebody else, because I can barely put gas in a car, so I'm not going to be able to tell you what's wrong.
Right,
with it.
yeah,
But I
yeah.
do know people who do know.
Well,
what
and
to
they're
do
getting
with
more
cars.
sophisticated, especially if you're looking at newer cars. I mean, half the cars have these blocks. You can't even see the components anymore.
That's true, and
yeah.
you've also there's a computer element to it
Yeah.
with
Electrical crap.
Yes,
Yeah.
so there's all kinds of different wrinkles to it now, and you want to make sure that you connect with someone who can help you figure out all that stuff out.
Yeah.
So
Claire's getting a tape deck, so she doesn't have to worry about the electric. I mean, we're going
tape deck?
we're going way back. She's lucky.
Is she
she's
gonna
not
have to
getting
detach the
8-track.
face when she
Oh,
leaves
yeah.
her car?
Oh yeah, she's got to put it in her little case and carry it with her, JVC or something like that.
those are the days.
Yeah, no, those are the cars that we're looking at for her. But yeah, it's still a big investment. It
Yes.
doesn't matter if you're looking at
It is. It's one of the bigger, outside of buying a house, buying
Yeah.
a vehicle is one of the bigger investments you're going to
Right.
make in life. So you need to go in with eyes wide open. You need to do your research. I mean, it's one thing if you buy a pair of jeans that doesn't quite fit you online.
Right.
Okay, that's $50-$60, and not that that's a bad. That's I would hate to lose that money.
Sure.
But we're talking thousands of dollars on the line here. When
And
you buy these.
safety.
Yes.
So
correct.
there's so many things that go
Yep.
go into it, but the last thing you want to do is end up dealing with some kind of lemon or a scam on top of the purchasing process.
Yep, and when you buy one of those vehicles, they may do like a we owe you list, or we owe you these things. Make sure you get everything in writing. Get a written contract, read it carefully before signing. Know what what you owe and what that business may owe you on the backside of things.
Sure.
Whether it's sometimes they'll incentivize you with oil changes or for the first year or something like that. Make sure you get all that in writing, so when it comes time to take advantage of those things, you can.
Yeah, and also pricing when you're talking about what's included in the price. Sometimes, especially older cars, you pay taxes at the DMV, or so.
Well, Missouri has the personal vehicle tax.
Yeah.
So you've got to make sure you include
and
those things in.
inspections, and there's all kinds of stuff that goes into it. It's not just going and throwing cash down all the time, right? And then
Yep.
a loan, and what's the loan term? Blah 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 blah. This is why I'm like, not only am I nervous for her driving, but all of these processes that require so much of my own, advocating for myself, freak me out. So I'm glad to have the DOB and the BBB on my side.
Certainly. So you
Yeah.
can go, everything we talked about here, you can read at bbb.org. We've got, oh my gosh, for vehicles, we've got all kinds of information out
Yeah.
there on what to do, what not to do, those types of things. And it's free to look at.
Yeah, and obviously I'll be calling you if I have any
Yes,
questions.
please do. I can
Yeah.
help you. And if you're like, okay, well, I'm not online, how can I get there? Although I guess you're watching this online because, it's
Or
not
you're
like,
looking over somebody's shoulder.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
but give me a call at 217-209-3972. I help people all the time with, hey, I need to find a roofer, I need to find whatever. I help them.
Perfect.
Yes.
That's why we love you.
Yes.
And you help streamline and make this process a little bit smoother
Yep.
on the old mom's heart. All right.
Good luck.
Well, thank you so much, DOB. I appreciate it.
Yep.
All right. That does it for today's Daily. We'll catch you back here tomorrow for Club.